Okay, friends, family, followers. Mm-mm. So, basically, what happened last night is that immediately after my live stream, I went to the bathroom and my left leg became a dead leg again. I fell into the bathtub right next to the toilet and tried several times to figure out how to get the fuck out of the bathtub. You see, my right leg has a lot of issues too. And so I don't exactly have the strength to make up for a dead left leg with my right leg. I have fallen and I can't get up, right? So I was trying to make the best of it. Turned on my shower and cleaned myself up, thinking, okay, I'll just buy myself some time because clearly the strength will ultimately come back. It will come back, right? Well, this is one of the longest times that this was down for a long time. And it took me a while to figure out how to just get my fanny up on the side of the tub so that I could swing my legs around and then maneuver myself back onto the closed toilet so I could reach my phone and call 911. And they were helpful, but they weren't entirely helpful. I'm just going to be real with you right now. Um, they did get my charger, so I was able to use that while I was in the hospital. And they did not get me shoes or socks, so I was barefoot for most of the time. And I kept asking the nurses, can you put some socks on my feet or something? Like, I'm really cold. Because, they keep the hospitals really cold because it prevents the spread of bacteria. And I had some sort of woman, like, next to me that was, like, coughing her head off. And they would leave me unattended for long periods of time. They also made note that, hey, you had some drinks today. Yeah, it's Sunday and I've been live streaming, and sure, I had some drinks. I had no intentions of driving anywhere, and that has nothing to do with what's going on with my leg because this happens in the middle of the night when I've been sleeping for hours. It happens when I'm out with my family doing day trips, um, or having lunch or having dinner. It just fucking happens to me all the time. So you can't be like that. But they always want to like check everything off the list. So they checked me for stroke. A doctor came in and said, "Can you smile for me?" Yes, I can. Can you blink? Yes. Can you look side to side? Yes, I can. Okay, and then they started asking me if I was a diabetic, and I'm like, you literally have my blood work. I have never been told that my blood sugar is off. And I go to the doctors all the time for my medical condition. So, no, somebody at this point would have told me if I'm diabetic. I had to stay long enough for my leg to actually revive so that I could kind of walk. But this is like 2 in the morning that they discharged me. I'm still amped up. That's why I'm still awake. Because basically, they only provide a bus pass to, and we don't, in Orange County, we don't have great service. Like, it doesn't go everywhere, right? So the closest bus stop to me is to my condo is like a mile down the road. And when I say down the road, I'm talking about you have to hike a hill. So I told them, you better keep me here overnight because the paramedics did not grab my purse. I don't have ID on me. I don't have my credit cards on me. I have no ability to get out of this situation right now. And you intend to drop me off a mile from my home so that I can waddle my way back to my house? Oh, hell no. They did give me a turkey sandwich. Maybe that's like how all the ERs do. If you don't actually get admitted, but you're hungry, you've been there for hours, they'll be like, well, we could probably give you a turkey sandwich. So they gave me a turkey sandwich. I did not get to eat the applesauce because they never gave me a spoon for it. And I did not get to open the mayonnaise or um, mustard because they never came back. And I'm like, I can't get this open, right? Like, so do you have some scissors or something? Like, so I had a pretty much a dry turkey sandwich and whatever. Like, that's not their prime responsibility. They're in the business of making sure you're not going to die, right? And so they needed to make sure that I could walk before I was discharged. So they did, I think, 2 or 3 mobility checks on me. They did a stroke check on me. They tried to see if I had diabetes, which I don't. And they asked me all sorts of things about my condition. And I'm like, literally, I've been treated for this for like 2 years. And it's an ongoing issue for me. So they broke protocol, which cool. Thank you. I appreciate you. And they called me an Uber and paid for it. And the Uber driver was so cool that he actually walked me up to my front door and had me like hold his arm because I was still pretty unstable. When, like, you know, hospitals are not looking for perfection, right? So I was still in pretty piss poor shape when I got home. But he gave me his arm the whole way up my stairs and waited until I could open my door and get the fuck in and be done, right? I also had to change my clothes because I couldn't stand on my legs, right? Which meant I could not use their lavatory. So they gave me this weird device that you stick by your hoo ha and it sucks up the urine, right? But not entirely. So basically, the fleece and the underwear that I was wearing got saturated while I was doing this. So as soon as I got home, I had to clean myself up again and put on new clothes, right? It was a miserable night, guys. I look at people like Foodie Beauty, and she's like, I just don't want to fucking walk. You should be very fortunate that you can walk, Chantel. It is quite difficult for the rest of us. And your live stream, which I watched Pulpy Syntax tonight while I was trying to chill myself. You said sodium's good for you. It's not good for you, it's good for me. I have a different health condition than you do. So stop coming to my channel and talking about what I'm eating when you cannot have the same things as me. I need to have the sodium because I'm low on electrolytes, right? Like I'm low on potassium. So these are things I need to ingest to bring those fluids back into my system. You do not have the same problem as me. God damn, girl. My potassium level was a 3. You're supposed to be between a 3.5 and a 4.5. That's a healthy potassium level. But 3 is doable. It's not death's door, right? So it was pretty good for me. And they made me take this like fizzy potassium drink while I was there, which tastes way worse than the supplements I take at home. Really fruity. It was fruity and terrible. Um, the one I take at home, basically it dissolves in water and you can barely taste it. It just kind of has like a salty aftertaste. It's fine. I prefer that. But I think I'm going to take like 2 a day for the next couple of days if this is going to be a continuous problem for me, because I don't know how much the potassium deficiency is related to my leg collapsing. I really don't know. But I know that these are two health issues that I have. And I don't want to fucking sit in the ER, especially next to somebody who sounds like they have COVID. Um, Although the nurse who was attending me assured me, it was a male nurse, um, he assured me that they already tested her and she did not have COVID. Even still, she probably had like fucking pneumonia. Really don't need to be exposed to these types of things when I'm having leg collapses, right? And it's so scary. Like, when it takes that long to get out of a situation and you feel like there's no other, like, I can't even reach over and turn off the water because I know if I'm going to make that move, I'm going to end up on the floor. And I don't know how I'm going to get back to like my bedroom and get to bed. I just I've fallen and I can't get up. So that's what happened to me last night. I am back home. I'm trying to get the adrenaline out of my system from having to do that. And that is your update on me. I made it. I'm not dead yet. And yes, Chantel, the right side of your face is fucking swollen. You have your own health issues. Stop looking to me for remedies because my health issues are completely different than yours. I need the salt. You do not. Okay. I will try and get some sleep and I'll be back later.